All right, we are going to try another problem. I've kind of moved my camera up so that you can see more of the page at the same time. So here we go. We're going to work on frequency tables today. Remember, we're taking like a tally table or our data, and we're turning it into a table that has numbers. So here we go. 2 classes in Carter's school grew bean plants for a science project. The heights of the plants after 6 weeks are shown in the tally table. The plants were measured to the nearest inch. How many fewer bean plants were 9 inches tall than 7 inches and 8 inches combined? Wow, that's a lot of information. I'm going to read it one more time. 2 classes in Carter's school grew bean plants for a science project. Okay, that's good to know, but it doesn't really give me anything useful as far as solving a problem. The heights of the plants after 6 weeks are shown in the tally table. Well, that tells me what I'm going to be looking at over here. That's important. The plants were measured to the nearest inch. How many fewer bean plants were 9 inches tall than 7 and 8 inches combined? Okay, so what do I need to find? Well, I need to find how many fewer bean plants were 9 inches tall than 7 and 8 inches combined. How many were, not how many, we're going to go how many fewer. Sorry, I had to make that make sense in my head for a second. How many fewer plants were 9 inches tall than 7 and 8 inches combined? And we got that right here from our question. How many fewer bean plants were 9 inches tall versus 7 and 8 inches combined? So what information do I know? Well, I know all of this data that's in my tally table. So I know how many plants I had that were 7 inches, 8 inches, 9 inches, and 10 inches. So I am given all the data in the tally table. And it's a lot of data. So what is my plan? Well, I don't mind using tally marks, but it's a whole lot easier to subtract numbers from each other than tally marks from each other. So what is my plan or strategy? I'm going to count the tallies to create a number table. Just like we used on the last page, we're going to create a number table. So let's look at this. That's what we have there. So now it's time to solve. We need to record our steps and then solve the problem. So the first thing I need to do is transfer my title down to my new chart. So the title is Bean Plant Heights. In other words, how tall are they? We have height in inches. That way we don't have to write inch after every single one. And we have number instead of tally. We're going to use numbers instead of tallies. So we had 7-inch plants, 8-inch plants, 9-inch plants, and 10-inch plants. How many 7s did we have? Remember, if it has that diagonal, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 7-inch plants, 5, 6, 7, 8 8-inch plants, 5, 10, 11, 12 9-inch plants, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 10-inch plants. Okay, so I have my numbers now. Now what do I need to do? Well, I know in my question it says 7-inch and 8 inches combined. So I'm actually going to combine these two numbers to figure out how many 7 and 8-inch plants I have. What's 8 plus 9? or 9 plus 8? Well, I know that 9 plus 9 is 18. And if I did 9 plus 8, that's just one less. So this is going to be 17. And how many 9-inch plants did I have? I have 12. So what do I need to find? Well, how many fewer plants were 9 inches tall than 7 and 8 inches combined? So how many fewer is 12 from 17? Let's do some math. 17 minus 12. 7 minus 2, 7, 6, 5. And 1 minus 1 is 0. So the answer is 5 fewer 9-inch plants. 5 fewer 9-inch plants. So I used my tally marks, created a frequency table, combined the 7 and 8-inch plants, and then subtracted how many 9-inch plants I had to get my answer of 5 fewer 9-inch plants. All right, one more together. It says, suppose the number of 3-inch plants was half the number of 8-inch plants. How many 3-inch bean plants are there? What do I need to do? Okay, so suppose the number of 3-inch plants was half the number of 8-inch plants. Half the number of 8-inch plants. Well, how many 8-inch plants did I have? If I look at my table, I know this is my 8 inches, and I had 8 of them. I had 8 plants, and I need to do half of that. Well, if I'm finding half, that means I am dividing by 2. 8 divided by 2 would be 4 3-inch plants. Make sense? All right, if you have any questions, please let me know. On the next page, I believe you're going to try some on your own.